I've got 3 sets of sword under my bed. I've got an axe, I've got machete, Taiji swords, Indian Royal Guard swords, Scottish Royal Guard sword, 2 ninjatos, hunting knives, a Resident Evil knife, 5 sets of throwing knives, nunchucks, a flintlock pistol, a blunderbuss shotgun, got an African machete I have, which is in the corner, oh, and a razor. This is where I live with my family in Hemel Hempstead. I suffer from autism. My main problem is mostly not being able to talk well with people and learn to communicate. Didn't hardly speak until about 7. I was quite a mute before then. It was very bad for me in school. I was always bullied because of my autism. I want to learn martial arts to defend against bullies because they used to call me autistic boy, you're nothing. My mum always said that if they ever hurt you, you hit them back. People think I was taught by professionals, but it was all self-taught from films. I just love deadly weapons. I train with my weapons an hour a day, and I try to get through as many moves as I can. You thrust, you twist, pull, slash, hit them on the head. Sometimes I like to pretend to be a ninja, to go around, killing samurais because they're fast. A lot of people do say that I am superhuman a lot. They say, because of my speed and all that. Because when I run, believe me, I can run fast. I try to keep my autism a secret as much as I can and try and speak normally, but most of the time people can actually tell I've got some sort of autism just by the way I talk. Before cosplaying, I wasn't really happy. I don't know why. I think it was just being me. But then I started cosplaying and it started creating happiness for me. Going to cosplay conventions is the one thing that makes me truly happy. People who are very intelligent or smart, they could do many things, and you think, why are you cosplaying and all that? When you want to do something else in your life. And of course, they obviously want to do cosplay and to become different people and all that. When I cosplay, I'm someone else. I'm no longer Daniel no more. No one cares if I've got autism or not. All the characters that I cosplay from are all from Japanese anime. Anime is just a drawing, it's not real, but in cosplaying, you can make it real. I love anime so much, I'll tattoo the symbols on me, I will. I've got 2 anime symbols and 2 Japanese tattoos. Ever since I started watching Japanese anime, I always wanted to be a voice actor.
Walter Donome is butler of the Helsing organisation and former vampire hunter.
But of course, I've got to get used to performing in front of loads of people. And I like to do the cosplay masquerade. Before I go on the masquerades, I do get quite nervous and I do need probably a drink or something to calm my nerves. Cosplay masquerade is people who can compete, show off their skills in cosplaying. Archer are rubbish!
It's a bit exposed.
And I am hoping for my little brother to cosplay along with me, but of course he wants to be a famous footballer, so maybe never. To my mum, cosplay is almost like a fantasy world. She doesn't really understand it truly, but she respects that I like to cosplay and dress up as characters and that.
Compared to what he was before, he used to stay in his room and just sort of not do an awful lot. And now he's just come out and it's just completely changed him. He's just so happy now.
When I cosplay, I wish I could just stay in that cosplay world, sort of cosplay forever.
I make all my costumes from scratch. All my costumes are made by me. But sometimes there are limitations to what I can do and what I think I can do. And I do end up working 12 to 15 hours a day on a costume, really breaking just to make dinner is generally what goes on. It is pretty mental. At at school, I was one of the emo kids, but I was a really bad emo kid because I was the most cheerful, hyperactive one you've ever met. I studied game design at university, which was a digital course, and I learned absolutely loads from it. But I was really needing to make something properly, make something physical. It was about 2 years ago that I discovered the world of cosplay. It popped up on Facebook, and then it sort of spiraled out of control from there. Your first con is more of like a tourist sort of experience where you like got your camera and stuff everywhere, and there's comics and there's teddy bears of all your favourite characters, and you want to experience that and collect and remember it. For me, as a game designer, the whole love of characters and the visual that games produce, I want to be able to replicate that, and I want to be able to replicate that in real life. I primarily do cosplay gaming characters. I mean, generally at cons, there is a dedicated space for gaming. My life is pretty much cosplaying video games. That sounds really tragic, doesn't it? Look at that, that is a proper penis head. Generally, I do like having costumes that are a bit more low-cut or whatever, and I do kind of pick characters with a bit more of a feminine side because I do have quite a boyish figure and a boyish face, so it is nice to sort of pick something that is a bit more feminine and sort of makes you not like a dude. I just like to dress like a sassy woman. I design game characters. I do design them with very flat stomachs and very large boobs a lot of the time, but that is how I think most people would like to look. And yeah, you know, you can say, I'm not the right body shape for it. I know I don't look like this video game character that is entirely digital, and even Angelina Jolie doesn't even look like Lara Croft. So at the moment, I am currently working out the pattern for my Euro cosplay piece.
Pippa is ridiculously good when it comes to making armour and stuff, whereas I'm more fabric-based, so we like to skill swap. We help each other out.
This year I'm hoping to enter the Euro cosplay, which is a pretty tough competition because I'm going to be up against some of the best in the UK, and then if the finals, then Europe, to be honest.
I'm entering Euro cosplay. I'm going to be up against Pippa Wolf. She's absolutely brilliant at making armour, and I'm quite nervous to be up against her.
I am hoping that this actually goes okay and I don't fall off stage, because last time I did kind of trip over on my own skirt.
I'm a Euro cosplay judge, and I want to see performances that are exciting, that are punchy, but at the same time can really show me how good a costume moves on stage.
Our next cosplayer is Pippa Wolf Cosplay, and she's here as Protoss Kerrigan from StarCraft 2.
There are people who take it really seriously and expect others to take it seriously. So it's competitive, but only to the really competitive people. It's always nice to have something where you can make something incredibly beautiful and wear something that is insane, and people look at the costume and don't look at you and are more interested in your skills and your achievements rather than your physicalness and what you look like. Good day, my fellow Johnny. May I buy your finest milk and bread? For me, cosplay isn't really escapism because you can't really escape something you do all the time and you have fun doing, so you're not escaping anything. It's much more than just prancing around and going, oh, look how cool I look, I'm wearing a fun costume today. I do think of it as more than an art form, and it is an artistic expression rather than just odd people dressing up.